Hello friends, this is from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today very excited because today I am bringing to you information about 3 draws. 3 PNP draws happened. We'll share the entire details and analysis with you. But before that, a request: if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to 3 PNP draws which have happened recently. First of all, I am starting with the BC draw, the beautiful British Columbia. The first draw BC has conducted is in the month of June. So in the month of June, BC has done the draw. And just to let you know once again that every Tuesday BC conducts this draw, and this is the draw which happened on the first draw which happened in the month of June. So let's move on to what is the draw. So this draw has been focused on the tech area and tech segment. So June 6th, 12 people are invited and minimum score was 90. Draw was targeted tech draw. Just for everyone's information, BC always breaks their draw into 2 parts. Part 1 is a general draw and part 2 is a targeted one. So second part of the draw is right here in front of you. So in the second part of the draw, they have called early childhood educators, healthcare professionals and veterinary doctors. So here is the information. Now let's look at the analysis part of it. If you look at the analysis, you will find that total 161 people are called, and out of 161 people, 112 people are invited under the general draw in the tech category. So technology, every province is very much focused about it, and other than the part 1, 49 other people were invited. Out of these 49, 24 people were in the ECE category, early childhood educator. Healthcare workers, 21 are invited, and veterinary and animal healthcare technologists, 4 are invited. So total 161 people are invited. Now let's have a look at the quick snapshot. A snapshot gives the picture of how many people are invited till now, month by month, date by date, draw by draw. So if you look at the snapshot, you will see till now BC has invited 4,688 people. Right in front of you, date by date, draw by draw information in front of you. So you can clearly see BC is right on target. Their target of calling approximately 10,000 people, and they are almost going to meet their target. So with that, now let's move on to another province, which is Manitoba, and Manitoba has conducted 12th PNP draw. So 12th PNP draw in 2023. Just for everyone's knowledge, Manitoba was earlier not conducting occupation specific draws, but recently Manitoba also started conducting occupation specific draws. Almost 4 to 5 months now, they have also started targeting particular knock code. So occupation specific draws are also started by Manitoba. So let's look at the draw information. The draw happened on June the 1st and the draw number was 181. So here is the information, occupation specific draw. Now total 262 people were called. Out of this 262, right, different categories are there, different professions are there. What are the occupations? Let's look at the occupations. So occupations are right in front of you. So here major knock code is listed. So if you have not seen my video about knock to tier, you can watch that. In that video I have explained what is the major code, what is the minor code, what is knock code, what is tier code. All these things I have explained. Here you see 11 is mentioned. 11 is a knock code starting for HR professionals, accountants, CA. And again, the 13th is a knock code for logistics professional. 21 is a knock code for which is the starting one, which is for anybody who is doing anything in the chemistry, physics, in that category, applied sciences, and 44 is the knock code for caregiver. So in these professions, Manitoba has targeted. Now, other than the targeted category, they have conducted the general draw also. So Manitoba's general draw information is right in front of you. It's divided into 3 categories: international education stream, skilled worker in Manitoba, skilled worker overseas. So all this information is right here in front of you. So skilled workers in Manitoba, which is occupation specific draw, 262 people were called. And 262 people were called and the score was 607. Now this 607 score is not the CRS score. It is Manitoba's own matrix. So they have their own calculation system, but it is not CRS score. I have explained in my previous videos in detail about how Manitoba calculates a score. There is a negative marking also. I have explained all these details, so I am not going in this video in this detail here. Next is 240 people are called and their score was 669 and they are called under the skilled workers in Manitoba category. So skilled workers in Manitoba will always have lower score as compared to skilled worker overseas. Overseas, just 31 people are called and their score was also high, 801. Under the international education stream, 56 people were called and total 589 people were issued letter of advice to apply. Letter of advice to apply is same as invitation to apply. So just the nomenclature is different, otherwise names are different, otherwise there is no difference. Same letter of advice to apply or ITA. So very important thing I am sharing here with you, out of 589, 214 people have profile in express entry. So again bringing back the point that if you can, if possible, if you can make the profile in express entry, if it is possible, do go ahead and make your profile in express entry. So this is the information about the current draw. Let's look at the snapshot. So in snapshot, if you see, this is the 12th draw, date by date, draw by draw, and number of invitations. Every information is right in front of you. So Saskatchewan is coming right after this, but here you see Manitoba is right on target. So they have 5,439 people called. So again, this is almost mid of the year. So anticipating that they will call in this year almost close to 10,000 people. So now coming to another province, which is Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan has done 6th PNP draw. 6th PNP draw in 2023. 6th month, 6th draw. So this is how they go. Saskatchewan PNP is basically divided into 3 broad categories. And first is Saskatchewan experience, second one is international skilled workers, and the third one is enterprise or entrepreneurs and farm workers. So this is the 3 big categories. There are under each category there are subcategories. Saskatchewan experience category, there are 5 subcategories: existing work permit holders, health professionals, long haul truck drivers, students, and lastly our hospitality industry. So these are the 5 broad categories under Saskatchewan experience. And in addition to Saskatchewan experience, there is international skilled worker category. Under this category, express entry is there, employment job offer is there, occupation in demand is there, and lastly tech talent is there. So like most of the provinces are now bringing up their own technology program. So if you are from a technology background, Ontario is there, Alberta has its own technology program, BC has its own technology program, and of course Saskatchewan has its own technology program. But here the draw was not in the tech talent category, the draw was in express entry and occupation in demand. So let's look at the draw. The draw was conducted on June 8th, and in the draw total number of people called were 502. Out of 502 people, 232 people were in the express entry and 268 people were in the Occupation in demand category, the score was 69. Again, this is Saskatchewan's own matrix, not CRS. So that's the information for this draw. Now let's look at the snapshot of how many people are called in total till now. If you look at the total number of people, 4,568 people are called. 4,568. So again, Saskatchewan is also on its target of calling almost 10,000 people. Right here is the information in front of you. So once again, you have lots of choices depending upon your background, depending upon where you want to come to Canada. You have tons of choices. If you want to discuss your own case with us, you can book your appointment with us, and more than happy to discuss the case. So our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. And very important thing, if you have still not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this information to you. And thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.